Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
It's my favorite sport. I like the way that you up and down to give and go. Cause it's basketball. Mr. Curtis bring it down the middle. Oh, and all the cash rises up. My thing I like is Magic, Bird, and Bernard King. And number 30.
Man, these 2K nowadays, man, you damn near gotta break the bank, man, just to have a mycareer player. 150, 200 cash to complete a mycareer to get them to a 99. Spending as much as some people do when they outside getting groceries, which is absolutely crazy. But that's what 2K is nowadays. But what if I told you there was a 2K where there was no VC? There was just skill points, and you actually had to grind in mycareer to get your player up. You actually had to play the mode. I know that's crazy to think about now, right? But there was a 2K that allowed that. And that 2K was NBA2K12. One of the most underrated, overshadowed 2Ks of all time. Now, obviously, this 2K was overshadowed because of which some may call the greatest 2K of all time, 2K11. But what if I told you 2K12 was better than 2K11? To me. I know you guys are going to fight me in the comments over that. I think this 2K was better. Just off the presentation and the game modes and the features that was in this game alone. Now, we already know this game better than 2K25. Come on, bro. 2K25 is the worst 2K of all time. But 2K12, man, it had hours and hours of gameplay. The features, the soundtrack, it was lit. You know what I'm saying? You hopping on. The soundtrack alone got this over 2K25. I don't care what y'all think. We can talk about it in the comments. But we're going to talk about why this 2K was so underrated, man. We're going to hop right into it. Y'all let me know where y'all got this 2K. Let's get it. Now, if I had to explain NBA 2K12's features and presentations in 3 words, it would have to be attention to detail. Attention to detail, man. It had nothing to do with no sweat coming down your player like he got water thrown on him like these newer 2Ks. No, it was everything. You know what I'm saying? The overlay, the little mini trailers before you played, the fans, the lighting off the court. You know what I'm saying? The commentary. Like, it just looked so alive, guys. It looked like you were actually watching a live NBA game on TV. 2K really took their time on the presentation side of this game. Now, features, obviously first I got to talk about the legendary 2K12 soundtrack, man. This was a banger, one of the greatest soundtracks of all time. Many styles, awesome, fast lane, just to name a few, were some of the craziest. It was one of the craziest soundtracks of all time. I still love it to this day. But obviously the biggest feature of NBA 2K12 was the legends. They added a whole bunch of legends. Now in 2K11, there was legends, but it was only in the Jordan Challenge. But 2K expanded it. They gave us over 100 older players and legends, and they let you play in that timeline, man. It was absolutely crazy. I was super ecstatic at that time. It was absolutely wild, man. Just look at it, man. The grainy look, the scoreboard. You know, it really felt like you were in that timeline, bro. It was just something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now with my NBA errors and 2K25 and all that, now we have that. But 2K, they just took it out and brought it back. That's all it was. That's all these games do now. But yeah, man, on the presentation side, features, this game was fire, bro. You know, Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, you know, after you dunked the ball, you know, it was just crazy. It was just absolutely crazy hearing them. Just a wild time, man. Absolute wild time. If you were to pick up NBA 2K12 right now and play it over 2K25, as you should, it wouldn't be that hard of a learning curve, to be honest, if you were to pick up and play it, man. It wasn't like NBA 2K11 or 10. It was the first year of the Pro Stick function from mygm, man. It's all the moves that we do today, up into 2K25, with the Euro steps, the post moves, the dribbling. This is where it all started right here with the Pro Stick function, man. You know, so on the gameplay side of things, this game was pretty smooth. I didn't have any issues with it. But again, I was a young boy, so, you know, it was a different time. I was just having fun out there. And I to be honest, I don't remember too many glitches, man. You guys let me know in the comment section. I don't remember too many glitches. But on a real note, man, NBA 2K12 did their thing when it came to the game modes. Obviously, one of the biggest game modes was the Legend Players mode, where you would hop in and play with 15 legends, man. Yes, 2K lets you play with 15 legends and play in some of their most iconic games. So players like a Bill Russell or Jerry West, you would play back in that timeline and it would really look like you were in that timeline while you were playing, man. It was absolutely crazy. Like, for instance, Jerry West, when you would play with him, they didn't have a three-point line, so you would really be in that experience. Or if you were using a player like MJ in the late 80s, you would see how the scoreboard would change and how the courts would look different and how the screen would look different, man. 2K really took their time. NBA 2K12 also had another mode called the Legend Showcase, where you would be playing with some of the greatest legends of all time in New York City. Now, this wasn't an outright game mode that you could just play in the menu. You actually had to get it. It was a DLC. I know a few people that had it. Not a lot of people did. I just added it because it was a game mode if you did have it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it would have been way more received if it didn't have like a cartoonish type of look to it. But a lot of people didn't have it, I think, because of that reason. But it had game modes in the game mode. Yes, you can play like 21, 2v2 horse. It was a crazy game mode, but it was something unique. Now to the greatest mode in NBA 2K history, man. Creating a legend. This mode was so goated on NBA 2K12. I don't know why 2K, you know what? I know why they took it out, because they're not making any money off this mode. Creating a legend was the most iconic mode, in my opinion, in 2K history, because you can pick any player on any roster, and it was basically mycareer. You can upgrade him and just make him goated. You know what I'm saying? It was just fun. Accessories, attributes, everything, man. And it had no VC involved. Absolute fun experience, man. Now, NBA 2K12, when it dropped, it was an NBA lockout, so the mycareer mode was a little bit weird, I guess you can say. They gave us a little rookie showcase. It was pretty underwhelming. You were playing with 2K generic players. It was so whack. But, you know, 2K did give us, you know, a little pre-draft interviews, and if you wanted to get traded, they had little cutscenes and stuff like that, little interviews after the game. But the main thing, man, is I didn't have to wait until like season 6 to get a certain animation or crossover, which is crazy to even think about. I can get it off rip. And then obviously the attributes, you had to do that with the skill points. I miss skill points so much, and it was just so easy to do, man. There was no VC. It just made sense. But we all know what happened when 2K13 dropped. VC took over. But yeah, man, you guys let me know, how much fun was 2K12? Because to me, it was so much fun, man. It has a special place in my heart. I just love playing this with my friends, man. We would play this game the whole day after school, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was just so fun. Using, like, you know, Carmelo Anthony, using the Knicks, you know, Steve Novak, you know what I'm saying? Which I know about Steve Novak, you know what I'm saying? It was just a fun experience, man. Using LeBron, listening to Kevin Harlan, and listening to Clark Kellogg. Just everything about this game, guys. It was just so fun, bro. So underrated. But 2K will never get to this point again. I doubt it. I just don't see it happening. There's no competition. You know, NBA Live is cooked. Nobody else is coming out with anything. The only competition they have is Madden, but we all know about that. That game is trash. So, yeah, man. For the foreseeable future, we're cooked. We're definitely cooked. But you guys let me know where you guys have this 2K. Where do you guys have 2K12, man? Is it up there, man? But because to me, it's definitely up there. It gotta be up there, bro. It has to be up there. Got you guys on the flip, man. You guys stay safe, stay blessed. Keep Christ first, man. And never stop grinding. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, keep going. Never quit. I am still working on that cursing, though. You know what I'm saying? If you guys know me, you know what I'm saying? Like some of my friends that really, really know me, my cursing used to be really, really bad. I know that has nothing to do with the video. I just want to say that, but Christ is working on me, man. You know, I'm getting better at that. You know, so yeah, man. I'm gonna catch you guys though. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. This is a little ghetto. Like I said, I'm still working on the YouTube scene. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on the YouTube scene. It's a little bit, you know, I'm a little bootleg, but we gonna get there though. We definitely gonna get there. I love y'all, and I'm out. Peace.